Katie Toscano, the co-founder of Cabot in Maine and the Tax Tech Collective, and I just finished up the Q4 updates with TaxDome that I'm sure a lot of you either wanted to join or hopefully you were able to join. But what I wanted to do was take what we heard in that session, along with all the questions that were being answered inside the comments, and circle back with just a really quick overview of what those big changes are and how they will impact you. So overall, they shared 5 new updates. Some of them we've been hearing about for a while. Some of them might be newer to you. And all of these are expected to be released in at least some form by the end of this year. So I do recommend, if you're not already an early access user, this is a good time to go in and do that, because you'll be able to have access to these features sooner rather than later. So they didn't necessarily give exact dates or exact times for all these, aside from most of them should be out by the end of this year. Okay, so the first one they talked about was the two-way text messaging. So this is by utilizing Twilio, and this is a way that you will be able to communicate directly with your clients and they can communicate back with you. So it is that two-way communication, which I think is really cool and will be really nice. In its original or initial release, you're not going to be able to send bulk messages yet, but you will be able to eventually. You'll be able to create text templates, although you won't be able to automate them inside your workflow or send reminders yet. But again, that is something that will be coming soon. They did also mention in the comments that they are looking at integrating with WhatsApp as well. But for now, it is going to be primarily using Twilio. So again, you won't be able to send out the bulk messages quite yet, but you can text one-on-one with your client. They also mentioned the price, which will be 4 cents per text, both sending and receiving. Okay, so that's texting. Some of you might really want to use that. Some of you may not. It's going to obviously depend on your client base and just how you want to manage it. It's not replacing anything. It's just an addition to. So you're still going to have your secure chats and of course your emails as well. And then they did mention also that they are looking at updating the interface so that there is a better way of just managing all the different forms of communication. They didn't exactly say what that's going to look like, but there will be some updates to what that looks like from the user standpoint. And then the text will just go directly to, obviously, your contacts on the account, although you can choose exactly which contacts you want to send it to, and you can send those directly from the portal. And then it's going to assign a number using Twilio, so it won't come from your personal number, but it will assign you one from there. So let me know if you have any questions about that. A lot of those were taken from the comments as well. The second one was around proposals and engagement letters, which, as most of you I think know, those have been rebranded. It used to be contracts, and now you have the ability to fully customize what those are called and most of the features that are in there. So they talked a lot about branding and really being able to make it your own and align with your brand. So a big part of that is being able to not only customize all the names of all the sections and all the different things, but also by adding in images and videos as well. And again, this is a fully customizable template that you can create and utilize for your clients. There's a lot of changes as far as being able to send a list of your services, request a deposit only, require a payment upon signing or sending an invoice. So you are able to tie it to the billing if you want to, but you don't have to. They did also talk about how it is very mobile friendly, and it's just a way to help you, if you do choose to tie it, to help you get paid up front. One other interesting thing they mentioned is that they are moving towards not requiring clients to log in to view or create these, similar to what they've done recently with the invoicing. So I think that's a great feature to add as well. So lots of changes in that space as far as just really being able to customize exactly what it is that you need to do. There was one mention around the packages. Those are still coming. So I don't believe we heard a time for those, but they are still working on being able to add different packages in there as well. What are we on? I think the third update, this one was really cool. And I think, to be honest, probably one of the areas that I've been waiting for and that I feel like they've been lacking a little bit in, and that's in reporting. So they're introducing an AI-powered analytics platform that's going to allow you to really customize how you see your data, what data you're tracking, and allow you to really have a better pulse on your KPIs, those key performance indicators, your business performance, your team, client satisfaction, and to get that real-time data. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of different customized reports and dashboards and things like that that you can create for your business that's going to help you break things down in a variety of different ways, whether it's by service, by employee, by client, using tags, and different visualizations for those as well. So graphs, charts, pivot tables, so a lot of options. And they are going to start with some pre-built reports, but then you will be able to use the AI functionality to dive into what you actually want to create. So it sounds like there's going to be some suggestions from AI based on how you use TaxDome for specific reports, but you'll have the ability to actually ask for certain things. So I'm really curious what this one looks like, because obviously AI is such an emerging area, but to be able to say, hey, can you calculate our, client response time or something along those lines? I will be curious to see what it's going to track for you and what you're going to be able to pull from there. I don't know if that's an example of something it can pull, but it sounds like there's going to be a lot more data in there that it's pulling for you, and a lot more options for you to really dig into the data that's in there inside TaxDome. So the other thing that I thought was really useful is the ability to export it to a variety of different things: PDF, CSV, Google Sheets, Excel, etc. So I think one cool thing that you can start thinking of if you are someone who likes to try and connect as many of your apps as possible is the ability to potentially use this data in Zapier and be able to connect it to different things. So that's just one thing to think about now that you'll be able to export a lot of this into different areas. What are some of the different things that you may want to have it connect to? So more to come, we'll see, but I think that is going to be really exciting. And then they did say the more that you use this feature, the more the AI is going to get used to you and what you might need. And so once that comes out, we'll definitely do a video on some of the different things that we're seeing, but I'm really excited about that one. What are we on? Fourth one, the TaxDome Marketplace. So Ashley and I actually had a little preview about a few months ago on this one, and we're excited about this one because it's just going to be a place for you to go and purchase all the templates that you need. So creators, which you can be a creator. Ashley and I will be creators on there, where we are actually giving our templates and our tasks, emails, organizer, contracts, proposals. All of those things are going to be on there for you to purchase. And you can also purchase whole workflows, and not just TaxDome's kind of basic standard ones. It also looks like it's going to be a lot more visually appealing and easy to navigate. So I'm excited about that one. I think there's going to be a lot of potential for just, getting what you need when you need it. And the last one is the mobile app. So they did release the client mobile app earlier this year, and it sounds like they have gotten some really good feedback on that. And so now they're going to be updating the firm side app. One thing that they did talk about is that one of the things they're working on is being able to do workflow management from the mobile app. So that's exciting because that can just, it's just, you're on the go, you want to be on vacation or you're somewhere, and you can manage more from the app on your phone. They talked a lot about focusing on documents and being able to view, upload, using your folders, creating new tasks, things like that. It all should be a lot more user-friendly for the firm side. And I believe this one is maybe more in early 2024. So lots of good things coming up. I think that captured some of my key things that I caught on to, that I was excited about, that I think is going to be impactful for you. But I'd love to hear if there's anything else that you heard of that was exciting for you, and let us know in the comments.